Hey y'all, I was at the grocery store a week or so back and strolling along through the meat department, checking out, see what's on sale, see what looks good. And they had this bin, pork tenderloins, $1.99 a piece. Well, that can't be right. So there's a couple other people standing there in disbelief too. And in the end, sure enough, there was, got these pork tenderloins. I think that's about a pound. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it's about a pound of pork tenderloin, $1.99. So I got a couple of them, and I made some medallions, some little steaks out of one of them, and it turned out real well. And I used this Ken's Steakhouse marinade, teriyaki flavor, also on some steak I did the other day, and that turned out really well. So tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to combine the two. We're going to make a teriyaki tenderloin. And it's real simple. We just need some teriyaki marinade. We got to kick it up. We got to put some hot sauce in on that, and a tenderloin. So let me get this thing unwrapped, and we'll cut it up. I'll show you how I cut it up. We'll get it in a bag, get it marinating. This is the night before. I like to marinate things overnight, so we're starting it the night before. But anyways, let me get a little prep work done here, and I'll bring you back, show you what I'm talking about. All right, like I said, it was simple, and I love. And actually, I was reading on there. This is a heart healthy, meets some kind of government standards for heart healthy, so that's good. But all we're going to do is we're going to take and cut this into steaks, maybe half-inch thick, something like that. I want them pretty much all the same thickness. It's hard to cut on that side. Let's cut it on this side. But you can see, we just want to cut some nice, what I call medallions. Cut them off. Nothing fancy. Just don't cut your fingers off. Man, I can't wait. This is going to be so good. So anyways, there's that. Simple enough. Then all we're going to do, got a Ziploc bag. Got these things on them now. They ain't so sold. I wish I just went back to the old, because those locked and they lock. These are not sure about, so we're going to throw the meat in there. I'm going to quit complaining. Throw the meat in there. Alright. Get that out of the way. Set that there. Trying to stay tidy. We'll take some of this marinade. Pour that down in there. Take some Texas Pete. Pour that down in there. And for a little extra kick, we're going to throw some of the, I don't even know what's called, rooster sauce. Got a rooster on it. Let's throw some of that in there. That ought to spice it up pretty good. And then all we gotta do, zip that bag up. Mixer, mixer, mixer. Especially with that paste hot chili sauce we put in, we want to make sure we stir it up real good. But once we get it stirred up, we'll just burp the bag down. I'm sure you're familiar with that. Put it in a bowl so it doesn't leak. Put it in the refrigerator. Folks, when I get ready to cook it up tomorrow, I'll bring it back, show you what I do. Alright, so we're back. It's the next day. And I've got the meat here. See? Pulled it out about an hour ago. Kind of want the meat to come up to room temperature. It's better than taking it out cold and just throwing it in the skillet. But what I also did was I mixed in, about an hour ago, I mixed in some of these mushrooms into that marinade. Now what I'm going to do is pull out the pork pieces without the mushrooms, and then I'm going to come back and cook all the mushrooms at one time. So we got a frying pan here, skillet on medium heat. Add a little olive oil to that. This ought to be good. Like I said, I've tried the marinade and I've tried the pork, but I never tried to marinate on the pork. So you can see, nice little kind of like a little fillet, right? And I mean, for $1.99 a pound, you got to be kidding me, right? A couple mushrooms getting in there, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to cook them on medium heat. I'm not going to have you sitting through that. Obviously, it's going to take a little while. I'll try to keep an eye. Well, I don't have a clock here. Yeah, I do. Hang on a second. Yeah, I'll try to keep an eye. Give you some idea about how long it takes them to cook. Like I said, it's on medium heat. So let me get a few of these browned up, and I'll bring them back. We'll do a taste test and see if these things are worth anything. All right, I just wanted to bring you all back for a second. I just flipped these things over, and they're nowhere near done yet. But look how good that looks, huh? Beautiful color. This stuff's going to be good, real good, I got a feeling. So now I just wanted to bring you in, show you how it was coming along. Once I get it finished up, I got some rice here I'm going to put with it. We'll give it a taste test. All right, I wanted to bring you back. I almost forgot to show you what to do with these mushrooms. Pour these mushrooms in that frying pan. All that juice, all that marinade and everything. Throw those in there. And if I was better prepared, I'd have a lid ready. We're going to use this lid. That's what we're going to do with those. And they'll cook down 3 or 4 minutes on medium heat. But we got the meat ready. These things get done. I might get in there and stir them around once or twice while they're cooking, but they don't take long to cook these mushrooms up. And then I'll get some served up, and again we'll try it and see if it's any good. All right, the mushrooms are done. Took a little longer than I remember them taking just the other day, but anyway, once they get tender, they're done. And I don't want all that extra marinade. See, I don't want all that. So I'm using a slide spoon. I'm using a spaghetti spoon, actually. All my other ones are dirty right now. Try to get some of that off there. But get some of the mushrooms. Look at that, boy. Put a few of those on there. Huh? What do you think of that? Man, alive. Will you look at that? I'm going to start throwing stuff out of the way just so I can get to eat it. Let's cut a piece of this here and see what we got. Look at that. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Think it's any good? Holy smokes. Oh, and the hot sauce, it works. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. It's working on that, that's for sure. That stuff's fire. Look at that. Got some healthy rice with it. Cooking vegetarian the other day, healthy rice today. You better be careful. I'll lose my reputation. Oops, sorry about that. I'll bump into you now and get a piece of this. I'll run you over. Look at that. Oh, it's so tender. I bet you can cut it with a fork. See. Look at that. Look at that. You know what people say? Cut that with a fork. Folks, I can't stop eating this. I'm gonna have to run you off. Try that. Man, oh live. As always, thanks for supporting my television or my YouTube channel, checking out my videos. I really appreciate it. Try this. This is really good stuff. Have a good night.